Hello, everybody. Guys, today I'm going to be talking on this topic that is so painful to me, and I think it's going to be very disheartening to a lot of people going to listen to this video. This is very disheartening, guys. I'm talking on how politicians are killing Nigerians. It's one thing to kill Nigeria, but it's another thing to kill Nigerians. And today, what I'm going to be doing, just give you statistics. You think about it, okay? Just statistics. How Nigerian politicians, I will use statistics about what I found on the internet about the National Assembly and the senators, okay? But, you know, it's the same thing the politicians are doing on the level of the National Assembly, like House of Representatives, State House of Representatives, and then the governors is the same thing. So I just say it's politicians. And these people are not just killing Nigeria as an entity, but they are killing each and every one of us. Our politicians are supposed to give us good life. Our politicians are supposed to lead us to prosperity. Our politicians are supposed to build or develop an advanced society for us. But really, you know what they are doing? They are killing us. And don't believe my words. Let's go by the statistics, okay? Do you know that, okay, I'm not going to use this particular National Assembly, this Senate that is just conveyed, because, you know, they have not yet opened up their papers to the public. But I'm going to talk about the 8th Assembly, where we have some of the statistics of what happened to them, right? So let's take the 8th Assembly, the Senate Assembly, right? Each senator in that assembly, it's the same thing today. They got a monthly running, just to run their affairs, monthly running cost of 13.5 million each one. This was aside, this is apart from their basic salary and the allowances that they receive every month as well. So, see, but I'm not talking about even House of Representatives now. I'm only talking about senators. Because the representatives also have their own. Since there are only 109 senators, their running cost then will amount to 1.4 billion in a month. Running costs, just running costs, not salary, not allowance, just running costs. And if you say, because they're going to be there for 4 months, for 4 years, so that will reach a total of 70 billion by the end of the month for all of them. 109, you know, times that, it will be 70 billion by the end of the month. So over 70 billion was spent running costs alone for the senators. 70 billion. Why our citizens are living on less than $2, less than 700, maybe less than 800,000 per day. I mean, 800 naira per day. The running cost could have, that running cost for the National Assembly and for the senators alone could have resolved so many basic needs in our society. For a country of 200 million, that we only have 4 radiotherapy centers in the whole of Nigeria. In this country where I live, this is one of the poorest countries in Europe, but the amount of such centers, you know, in Nigeria, I mean, radiotherapy centers in Ukraine, in every even in every street you could have 4, or at least in every big street. In every town you could have 40. Every little hospital has it, but Nigeria only has 4. With a radiotherapy machine valued at 3 million, just so a radiotherapy machine is $3 million. You know, you can convert it to naira if you want. Then, if you talk about 70 billion naira, that could have been used. That 70 billion that they are taking every month just to take care of their needs, that could have been used to purchase 77 of such machines. So we could have, you know, the machines that are going to fix the heart of people and going to let people know what is on them. The health and the living standard of our people would have improved, and the premature death would have reduced. So that same amount could also be used to acquire and install 1,400 C-arm X-ray machines, with one valued at 50 million naira. The rate of insecurity in Nigeria is so alarming. We all know that. We have banditry, we have kidnapping, we have insurgency, all kinds, the list goes on. But with 70 billion naira that the senators are pocketing over 4 years period, or that, you know, that 70 billion could be used to acquire jet. I mean, we could buy JF-17 Thunder aircraft, 16 of them, which will cost 4.3 3 billion for one. So we could buy 16 of such jets. Nigeria's economy also suffered huge losses from the activities of sea pirates and militants in the Niger Delta region and other places, in the southwest also now because of the herdsmen. But with that 70 billion alone that once all the senators are pocketing, that 70 billion can help, can make a big difference. Because they could, if we send it to buy gunboats, which is valued at 20 million naira, we could buy 3,500 of such boats. And if you inject that into the Navy fight against militancy, Nigeria will become more secure. But do you think the senators are thinking about that? You think our politicians are thinking about this? They don't think about it. They are not thinking about the people who are dying. They are not thinking about the child mortality. They are not thinking about the maternal mortality. They are not thinking about the people who are dying by heart attack all the time. They are not thinking about the children that are out of school, because we have over almost 15 million children that are out of school right now, 13.2 million. But it's almost 15 now. 10 million can be used to construct a standard 4-classroom block of school. This means that with 70 billion that the politicians' pocket, the senators' pocket, the country we could have built 7,000 of such blocks across the country. 7,000. At the value of 58 million for a fully equipped ICT center, instead of all this scandal that we're having, the FBI list, people who are 419 and as Nigerian scammers, we could have built ICT centers for enough Nigerians, because with 70 billion, we could build up to 1,200 such centers in all the 36 states of the country. 1,200 ICT centers. This could have resolved the problem of unemployment. It would have resolved the problem of Nigerian scammers. It would have resolved the problem of 419 for millions of Nigerians. So why single-phase meter? Let's talk about electricity. Why is it that a lot of families and homes don't have electricity? Because the meter, they cannot afford to buy the meters. First of all, the country is supposed to buy meters for everybody. But let's even say they use this money that is going to the senators. Because the meter is only costing 37,000 naira. But there is another one that is a more complex one, 3-phase meter, it will only cost 7,000. Now, with that 70 billion naira, Nigeria could afford to buy almost 2 million, meters, single-phase meters for 2 million people who are poor, who cannot afford it. But the more advanced one, the 3-phase meters, we could buy over 1 million for people all over the country, just from that money that is being pocketed by these senators. Now, we also know that almost 70 million Nigerians are without access to drinking water and safe water. 83% of schools in Nigeria they don't have water supply at all. 83% of schools. But with 450,000 naira alone, because that is how much it costs to do borehole, right, in Nigeria. Can you imagine what that 70.6 billion could do? That 70.6 billion can afford the country 1,700,000, over 1 million, almost 2 million boreholes. Can you imagine 2 million boreholes, which will be, in all the communities? It will go around the country. It will be in every local government, every major town will have borehole. That will be safety. That will be long life. That will be. These are the things that Nigerian politicians are supposed to be spending money on. But instead of spending money on these things, we are pocketing them. I'm not talking about the governors yet. I'm not talking about the local government chairmen yet. I'm just talking about the senators alone. I'm not even talking about the House of Representatives yet. You see how the politicians are killing Nigerians? Nigerians are dying in their thousands, maybe in their millions daily. Nigerians are dying, and this is because of lack of sensitivity of our politicians. Now, with this amount of money being pocketed by politicians, let's say 1.4 billion by each senator being pocketed in a month. That 1.7 billion that is being pocketed by the senators, 109 senators in a month. That money alone could pay a total of 49,000 Nigerian workers' salary at minimum wage that we have right now. 49,000, almost 50,000 salary. What a senator is getting. Now, we know that Dubai, Dubai is the most beautiful city in the world, and they were able to build from scratch. We could have built Nigeria from scratch, if not because of all this money we are spending on our politicians. We could have built, Dubai in every state if the money that these people are pocketing is not going to them. So Nigeria, because the biggest hotel in Dubai, the tallest hotel, I think it's the tallest hotel in the world, right? That you all know about it. It was built for 1.5 billion, and that with that money that our politicians are pocketing every 4 years, we could just the senators, we could have those kind of hotel, in every geopolitical zones of Nigeria. We could have it in every geopolitical zone. So the Nigerian politicians are killing Nigeria. Nigerian politicians are killing Nigeria. We need to do something urgently. Something needs to be done very fast, very quickly. And the way to do it is to ask the social organizations, the NGOs, the public organizations, the pressure groups to arise and begin to raise alarm. We need to picket, we need to demonstrate, we need to surround the National Assembly to ask them to do something about this thing. We need to get the presidency involved. We need to get the political parties, the two major political parties, APC, PDP. We need to get them to sit down to say, let our politicians be receiving only the average amount that civil servants received. The money that the civil servants are receiving, let them be paid the same way. The average salary in the country, that is the average salary that the politicians must receive. Even the senators and the representatives and the governors, let them be receiving what average workers are receiving. Otherwise, let them come and serve for free. Let them come and serve for patriotism. Politics should not be a means of making money. Politics should not be a means of, founding their own luxurious lifestyle. In Europe, politics is not a means of making money. It's a means of service. Let us make politics a means of service. Because the way we are running politics right now, the politicians and the politics we are running is killing Nigerians. We are killing them morally. We are killing them economically, socially. We are killing Nigerians from all directions, the way politics is being run in our country. I hope somebody will hear this. I hope the National Assembly will hear. I hope the presidency will hear. I hope the political parties will hear. I hope the social organizations, the NGOs, the pressure groups will hear this. Let us arise and begin to demand accountability from our politicians for the love of God, church, and nation. Peace. Thank you so much for watching our videos. Now, we need to spread this word, and we need to do it together. For that to happen, we need your help. Just 5 little steps that you could help us to spread the word. Number one thing we need you to do is to like the videos. Please go like this video right now. Number 2, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Number 3, we need you to press and click on that notification bell. You see the bell? Go press on it. And number 4, we need you to go comment. Write your comment, good or bad. Just write what you feel. Number 5, share on every platform. Share on Instagram, share on Facebook. Just share and spread the word. Thank you so much. All right, blessings.